What's the most heartbreaking thing you've heard about yourself? I was running late for my surprise birthday party when I realized I forgot my phone at home, doubled back to grab it from our apartment. As I approached the front door, I heard voices through the thin walls. My roommate Sarah was talking to someone inside. She has no idea we're throwing this party. Emma's been so depressed lately. I smiled, reaching for my keys. Sweet of her to worry about me. Honestly, I feel bad for her. 25 and still hasn't figured out her life. My hand froze on the doorknob. Remember in college how ambitious she was? She was going to be this big marketing executive, change the world. Now look at her, working retail at the mall. Can't even afford her half of rent without mommy and daddy's help. My stomach dropped. She thinks we're still close friends. I only invited her out tonight because I felt sorry for her. All our other friends from college have moved on, gotten real jobs, real relationships, but Emma's still stuck. I pressed my back against the wall, heart pounding. That's pretty harsh, Sarah, another voice said. I recognized it as Jake, her boyfriend. I know it sounds mean, but someone needed to say it. She's become this burden, always complaining about her dead-end job, her awful dating life, how her parents treat her like a failure. It's exhausting being around her. So why stay roommates? She pays half the rent, even if it's her parents' money. And honestly, living with her makes me feel better about my own life. At least I have my shit together. They both laughed. Remember when she cried for 3 hours because that guy from Tinder ghosted her? I was like, girl, take a hint. You're not exactly catch material right now. More laughter. And don't get me started on her business ideas. Last month, she wanted to start a blog about self-improvement. The irony was incredible. I heard footsteps approaching the door. I ran to my car, hands shaking as I fumbled with the keys. Sat in the parking lot crying for 20 minutes, mascara running down my face. When I finally went upstairs, 12 people jumped out yelling, "Surprise!" Balloons everywhere, homemade banner, my favorite cake. Sarah hugged me tight, beaming. "Happy birthday, bestie. Are you surprised?" I forced the biggest smile I could manage. Completely shocked. The whole party, I was on autopilot. Laughed at jokes, opened presents, posed for photos. Sarah kept her arm around me, playing the perfect best friend role. Every time she touched me, I heard her words: burden, stuck, feel sorry for her. When people asked what I was up to, Sarah would jump in with fake enthusiasm. Emma's exploring her options right now, taking time to figure things out. The translation was clear. She's a loser with no direction. That night, after everyone left, I lay in bed staring at the ceiling, her words replayed on loop. The worst part wasn't that she said it was that deep down, I knew she was right. I had become pathetic, comfortable in my misery, making excuses instead of changes. The next morning changed everything. I updated my resume, applied to 15 marketing jobs, started therapy, stopped calling Sarah when I had bad days, stopped sharing my problems with anyone, really. I started working out, reading business books, networking online. Every rejection letter motivated me more. Sarah noticed the change but didn't seem concerned. If anything, she seemed relieved I wasn't complaining anymore. She'd make little comments though. "Wow, you're really trying hard suddenly. Good for you." Like she was humoring a child. 3 months later, I got a call. Marketing coordinator position in Denver. Good salary, benefits, chance for growth, everything I dreamed about in college. As I packed my stuff, Sarah seemed genuinely confused, almost panicked. "Why are you moving so suddenly? I thought you loved it here. We're best friends." I taped up another box. "Sometimes you need a fresh start. But what about our friendship, our plans? We were going to get that bigger apartment together." I looked at her, really looked at her. For the first time, I saw what she really was. Not a friend, but someone who kept me around to feel superior. "You know what, Sarah? Thank you." "For what?" "For showing me who I really was, and for motivating me to become someone better." She looked confused as I loaded the last box into my car. "I don't understand. Did I do something wrong?" I almost told her the truth. Almost. Instead, I just smiled. "Take care of yourself, Sarah. Best decision I ever made." Sometimes the most brutal truth is exactly what you need to hear to finally change